All right, welcome. My name is Gediminas, and our training for today it's all about how to start more conversations in your business. As you probably know, conversations is the key in network marketing. The more conversations we can have, the more customers we'll have, the more team members we'll have, the more recommendations we'll get, and all over our business will be much better. So today I've prepared 10 different strategies for you to take a look at and use in your business. So strategy number one is very simple, is to sort your friends list. So if I open my Facebook, go to my profile, and then click on friends, that opens up my friends list. Now, me, as an example, I have 4,700 friends. What I've noticed recently, Facebook has become more lenient. It allows you to send more messages. I've been sending about 100 messages a day and not getting any blocks, any restrictions, anything like that, which is quite good. Because think about it, if I have 4,700 friends, that means in 47 days, I can message every single person on my list if I send 100 messages a day. Now, you may say, well, why? Why send those messages? But there's one thing that I've noticed. I have 4,700 friends, and I may imagine that if I put a post, I do a live, I do a story, I do a reel, all my 4,700 friends will see that advertisement, right? Wrong. Most people, because of the algorithm, it only shows your posts, your stories, your reels to a small percentage of your friends. Most of your friends are not seeing your ads about the product, they're not seeing your posts about business opportunity, etc. However, there's a very simple, quick, and easy way to boost that algorithm and get more people to see your posts, and that is DMs, messaging people privately. If I go through my list and message out people saying, let's say Irene is on my list, right? So I might say, hey, Irina, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I help people to earn extra income from home. Just wanted to ask, would you be interested in earning some extra money right now? PS, if you know anybody who might benefit from this, I would appreciate a recommendation, right? Now, she may respond saying, hey, yeah, I'm interested, what it is all about, and then I'll send her the information. Or she may respond, nah, right now, I'm not in the market for that. I don't look for extra income. Doesn't matter. Whatever she responded, because I sent her a message, she responded, maybe I sent another message, the algorithm changed. And what I've noticed, once I had a conversation with somebody, a few days later, those people start seeing my stories. Those people start putting likes on my posts. They start putting love hearts on my videos, etc. The algorithm started churning. Because think about it. In Facebook's eyes, because I've been going through my friends list and I found people that I haven't been talking to since 2020, since 2021. So for the last 4 or 5 years, I haven't had a conversation with that person. So in Facebook's eyes, well, we can't be that close friends if we haven't spoken to in 5 years, right? So they don't show my post to that person because they think like, look, they're not interested in each other, right? But once I have a conversation with that person, the algorithm changes and now they start seeing my post. So whether they decide to buy or join right away or not, they now going to see more of my posts, more of my content that is designed to attract people and get them curious. So that's one. Second strategy is to welcome your followers, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your TikTok. So again, if I go to my profile, I will see that right now I've got almost 20,000 followers on Facebook, right? Similar amount on TikTok, similar amount, about 5,000 on Instagram, and I've got another 35,000 on my business page. But I can click on this followers list, and again, it opens up the list. Now, if there's 20,000 followers, and if I send 100 messages a day, I can contact all of my followers in 200 days, right? And there's virtually no chance that I will contact 20,000 people and nobody will join, nobody will buy, nobody will be interested in what I offer, right? Like this will generate, again, business. And again, because I'm messaging them, now the algorithm changes. They will see more of my posts, they'll see more of my stories, they'll see more of my offers, etc. Right? So that's a great, and I can do the same thing by opening my Instagram followers. I can do the same thing by opening my TikTok followers. So, some days I send 100 messages on Facebook, 100 messages on Instagram, and 100 messages on TikTok. That's 300 messages in a day, guys, right? That increases the chance of me getting a result very, very greatly. The third one is greet group members, right? So again, I can open my Facebook, I can go in a search bar and type in anything, right? Let's say I want team members in Miami, right? I'll type in Miami, I click on groups, the very first group, 39,000 people, right? 39,000 people. If I'm sending 100 messages a day, that's another 400 to contact each person in that group. And how many groups there are? Lots. Look, the third group, 176,000 people, right? So I can open the group, click here at the top where it says members. It opens up the list of members, and I can invite. And once they accept my friend request, then I can start a conversation with them, right? So not all of them will accept my friend request. Not all of them will respond to my messages. It doesn't matter. It's a game of numbers, right? And I can choose groups by location. I can choose groups by profession. Like I can look for nurses. I can look for teachers. I can look for hairdressers. I can look for groups by interest, personal development, business, entrepreneurship, whatever. There's millions of different groups on social media. So this is virtually inexhaustible. It is endless stream of contacts. You can never run out of people to talk to, which wasn't always the case, guys. When I started 15 years ago, we would run out of people to talk to. Strategy number 4 is comment on stories, right? So again, I can open up my Facebook, and here at the top, I can see all the stories. So when I comment on somebody's story, that comment goes to them as a private message. So I like the format compliment plus question. Wow, looks beautiful. Where are you holidaying? Oh, wow, looks delicious. Where did you get the recipe from? Right? Compliment plus a question. A lot of people will respond to a message like that because you reacted to their story, you complimented them, you asked the question, most of them will respond, and you start the conversation that way. Number 5, reply to comments with a message. So again, people who comment on your post, you can reply to the comment, but you can actually go and message them directly. Hey Genevieve, thanks for your comment. Are you just supporting me, or are you really interested in earning extra income from home? Hey Allison, thanks very much for the comment on my video. Are you just supporting me, or are you really interested in that product? Oh yeah, I'm just supporting you. Brilliant. Thank you so much for your support. Means a lot to me. We changed messages. She'll see more of my posts. Or yeah, I'm interested in that. Great. Let me send you some info about that product. Let me send you some info about the business. Number 6, new friends. Expand your friends list. On Facebook, you can have a maximum of 5,000 friends. So I'm always struggling with the limit. As soon as I get close to 5,000, I go delete. People whose profiles are inactive, who have no profile picture, who have no name, I just remove them to keep, the other people, to make space. But sometimes I work with somebody, I will consult them, and I go on the social media and I see that they've got like 300 friends. What's going on? Like whatever post you put, you can put a magical post there. Only 300 people maximum can see it. And since we know the algorithm doesn't show it to everybody, maybe 30 will see it out of that 300. Why not expand that list? Add new friends so people will see your posts, they'll see your stories. Because you might be putting effort in making great content, but if you're not expanding the friends list, nobody's seeing that, right? So add friends, and once they accept your friend request, of course, start a conversation. Hey, name, thanks for accepting my friend request. Hope you're well, question mark. If they respond, carry on the conversation. You can do the LORD. Location, occupation, recreation, dreams, right? Speak about those topics. Oh, I can see you live in Miami. Have you lived there all your life? Oh, what do you do for a living? Amazing. What do you like to do in your free time? What are your goals and dreams, for your life? Except just go into these conversations, right? Number 7, that's a leader strategy, team strategy, which is create an action where action wouldn't have happened, right? So this is where you're contacting your team members with enthusiasm and sharing some information about a new product, about a promotion, a discount, about an event or a training or an incentive program or a tool or an idea or a strategy you've learned, right? Basically trying to cause an action where action wouldn't have happened. So maybe they would have done nothing this month, but because of your call, and this best works when it's a call, like, hey, can I call you for a few minutes, Cheryl? Right? And if they say yes, you ring them and you go, oh, did you see the thing? Right? So best works on an actual call, right? So maybe because of that call, they place an order, they attend an event, they use a certain strategy to recruit people, right? Bingo, you just create an action where action wouldn't have happened. Number 8, communication support or just follow up, right? Message people who bought from you in the past. Message people who used to be in your team. Message people on your long-term follow-up list, right? Like reach out to people who you've spoken to before, right? And see where it can go. Number 9, reels, right? So when people comment on your reels, most of those comments will be from people who are neither your friends or your followers. Because reels are being shown to the whole world, most of the views are not from your followers list. And most of the comments will be not from your followers list. So you want to message people who comment on your reels, and again, get in touch with them because they are not from your circle. It might be a potential candidate, but they will not see your other posts. They'll not see your stories because they're not even your follower. And then finally, call to action, right? If you want more messages, ask for them. So at the end of your story, at the end of your text post, at the end of your live, at the end of your reel, say, hey, if you're interested to learn more about this, drop me a message. If you'd like to find more about this, message me. If you'd like to get more information about this, message me. Ask for messages so that people come to you already messaging you and you just need to reply to them, right? So if you want more conversations, ask for those conversations, right? Will everybody message you? Of course not, right? But some people will. Some people will reach out to you, right? And that's what you really want. So that's our 10 strategies how to have more conversations. And if you use all 10, I promise you, your business will start growing much faster than it is right now.